welcome everybody to Silent Hill 2. We are playing Silent Hill 2 if you haven't noticed what the title card is and the name of the game on the screen right now.
And the fact that you just said it.
That too.
Right.
So this is probably, I would say, my all-time favorite game.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Really?
Oh, yeah. Not just horror,
Wow.
but all-time favorite game. This is, like, I love this game. But
Should we introduce who's on this video before we do anything?
if you want, I'm Phil.
I'm Nick.
I'm Misty.
Yes. We're all three playing this because we've all grown up with this game. Like, I have memories of playing this game with Misty, and I also have a lot of memories playing this game with Nick. So we all love this. I think we all love this game.
Oh, yeah.
This is such a good game. And
It is a great game.
real quick, what I'm going to do is there is a new Game Plus option of bullet adjust, and I'm going to put that on ×3, and it's going to stay there.
What does that mean?
That means I'm going to receive 3 times more bullets than...
So you're cheating.
Kind of.
You're just making the game move along faster.
Exactly.
I understand
like,
that.
I don't want to get stuck in a place. And like, this is one I've been playing for like the last 2 or 3 months because just so I could get refamiliarized so we could get started playing this. A couple of things first off. This is the HD collection. I'm sorry. It's the HD collection. My PS2 is on the verge of death, and like it takes like 30 minutes just to read a disc. So I can't do that. Because of that, you're going to see some weird things that may not look the same. If you're familiar with Silent Hill 2, yes, you'll notice that some things are really bad looking and some things are, they fixed a lot of it, but at the same time, they're still okay.
I'm going to be honest. I've never played the HD mix ever, and so I don't know anything about it. It's terrible?
It's not. Okay. So they put out the HD collection, and they took out a ton of the stuff that made Silent Hill 2 Silent Hill 2. But they did a big patch that put a lot of it back in.
Interesting.
So there's only like a few things that are really off anymore.
Okay.
So you'll just have to bear with us. However, I did pick original voices because the original voices are way better than the new voices that they put in. For Silent Hill 2 in the HD collection, you have that option. In Silent Hill 3, you do not. They put new voices over top of the old ones. Like they didn't delete the voices.
What?
They just layered over top
So
of
you can
it.
hear both of them?
If you listen very carefully, you can hear both of them.
Oh, that's awful.
So, yeah. So, cutscenes. We are going to shut our mouths because this game is very, very super, super dark, and it's awesome.
And story-oriented.
Yes, very story-oriented. So we want to play this, and we want to give it the appreciation and the love that it deserves, even though I'm playing on the HD collection. So this will be like this will be a normal Let's Play, but we will still...
It's going to be a little different.
It's going to be a little different because this game, it also has a lot of open to interpretation things, and it also has a lot of things that you have to look at and...
Very concrete.
Very concrete. Crap, dang it, stop going back. But yes, so let's start. Letter from Silent Heaven. Action level normal. Riddle level boom. Riddle level normal. I love this game. I think this game is super. I think it is fantastic. And that looks really good. I'm hearing a weird popping sound, and I'm really hoping that it's not... I hope that's not coming through. But we'll find out.
That's not on the original track? It kind of sounds like it's in the original track.
It could
That's
be.
what I was thinking.
Maybe my TV's just going.
I forgot. I miss old games because they did camera angles so well.
Oh, yeah.
Like old Japanese games.
Oh, the angle for this is insanely... Just this whole...
Because that's disgusting.
Yeah.
But it's like cool. It's like interesting. You
Yeah.
know, it's fascinating.
In this town.
Yes. So, we're going to explain I have my walk set on automatic as well, or run. So, that right there, he's looking at something. That is a prism stone. That is for a UFO ending that we are not going to go for.
Are we not?
No. There are... Go out the door. Thank you. There are different endings.
Yes.
There's one I have that's very specific in mind that I want to go for.
Okay.
So we're going to go for that one. There's like 4 or 5 different endings.
Yeah.
And the UFO ending is like a joke Easter egg ending that they put in.
It's my favorite.
It's a great ending, but
It's
we're
hilarious.
We're not going to go for that one. We're going to go for
Okay. All right.
Straight up.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
He swore.
So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
All right, so we have our premise. And our premise is that we are in a town looking for our wife.
Who sent you a letter beyond the grave?
Exactly. Our wife died of a disease 3 years ago. And she sent us a letter from a place called Silent Hill, which is we're on the outskirts of right now. Here's one thing that they did not fix in the HD collection. Very giant JPEG back there.
Yeah.
In the original version, the fog is a lot more.
So you can't see it at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
you can
remember that.
barely tell. And another thing is they basically redid the texture of this road, so it looks freshly paved.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it shouldn't though.
No, it
that-
shouldn't. Oh, wow. That,
Yeah.
yeah, I see
Yeah,
what you
it
mean.
looks
Okay.
really good.
But it shouldn't look good. It should look wrecked.
Yeah, exactly. Something they did fix. If you look on this screen to the right here, or the sign, the Paleville, Old Silent Hill, and Brahms. Old Silent Hill and Brahms were very much farther away in the original game because they didn't know how to measure miles really. And so like Brahms, where like the first game takes place in Old Silent Hill. Brahms is where Sybil, the police officer from the first game, is from, and it's supposed to be like 250 some miles away from Silent Hill. So they fixed that, which I think they actually fixed that beforehand.
Right.
But I think I got the noise filter on, which is good. It needs to be on. So
Can I tell my Silent Hill story?
you can
Okay.
very much so.
Would
We've
this
got-
be a good time
This,
for it?
this is a perfect time because we have a long set of.
Yeah, I don't want to
go
tell
here.
it during a cutscene and get cut off or
Yeah,
whatever.
I was.
So, this is what the background originally looked like,
Yeah.
where you can't see it all. I was playing the original Silent Hill way back. I was hanging out with someone I haven't hung out with since like middle school.
Yeah.
And I was at his house. I brought the game. I was playing it, showing it to him. He had never really seen a horror game before. It's like, this is awesome. Everybody's playing Resident Evil. We're going to play this.
Yeah.
So we played the original Silent Hill, and I thought that's what we were playing today. So I wanted to tell this story.
That's all right.
In the original Silent Hill, triangle was run.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
If you press backwards in triangle, he does this weird skip dance. Like he does this bizarre skip to get backwards. And you're looking at the map.
Sorry,
okay.
my fault.
No, yes, it's completely your
I actually hit the wrong button there. I'm sorry.
Okay. But so he does this weird skip. Do you do anything when you run and go in reverse in this one? No, nothing.
No,
okay.
He just
All right.
backs up.
In the original, like you would do this like jump skip backwards, but it was very
Yeah, it was like a
frilly.
jump back. Yeah,
It was very frilly, like very ballet-esque.
He hit
And so
he got a hold of the pansy spray.
right, and so like I saw an enemy and I jumped back from him, and a guy that doesn't play video games was watching us play, and he goes, "Did they finally make a video game for Lord of the Dance?"
They did.
And so for the rest, for years, me and that friend called Silent Hill Lord of the Dance for years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my crappy Silent Hill story. Oh, a red napkin.
There's something in the well. What's that? Looking at this makes me feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. It gives me a weird feeling.
Whoa! I almost said it, Phil.
Yeah. Not yet, but we will.
Not yet. Not yet.
So that is one memory I have with you is that yeah, don't worry about these. We're actually gonna get rid of these.
Really?
But yeah, I actually played through the game a few times
To get a feel?
to get a feel of it, and also to get the trophies out of the way because I didn't want the trophies popping up while we were playing.
Interesting. Okay.
And then I found out that you can just
Turn them off.
turn off notifications because I'm a dummy. But that is a memory I have with you is that we used to call those ecstasy squares because it always looks like you get sucked into those things. Which,
Yeah, we always made stupid jokes about it, about how like he loves touching them because they're ecstasy squares that make him feel really good.
yeah. This game, it has a weird camera dynamic. And, okay.
Gosh, I forgot about how crazy this game is.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this, Phil.
I am too. I've been so excited about this.
Is that who I think it is, Phil?
I don't know. Who do you think it is?
I'm not gonna say. It's been so long.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay, I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just, I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone.
Who is it?
Someone very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your
No,
problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
So she's fun.
Yeah.
Is that who I think it is?
Who?
The quote that I almost said earlier.
No, that is not her.
I can't.
Um,
It's been so long since I've played this, Phil.
This is.
What is it?
It's not Laura.
Nothing. Sure is quiet here, huh?
It's not. It's not
I
Elise.
guess.
James is so like awkward. I've always wanted a jacket like James has.
Me
That-
too.
that
Whoa!
V-
did
that-
you see that?
Yeah, that Vietnam. I just got back from Nam jacket.
Yeah. But okay, so here's one thing like about the HD collection that kind of bugs me.
Okay.
Like there's all this fog that
Right.
surrounds you, But in the HD collection, you can tell that there's this weird bubble around James.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and I don't know why they kept that in there. I have no idea why.
I bet you it's in their original, but the HD graphics just crisp it too hard.
I think so, because
because you could get away with a lot more with standard definition.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get used to the controls again because tank controls, they're very fun. Actually, while I'm doing this, because I wanna look up that lady's name because I've been trying to think of her name all day, and I cannot think of it. So when you start Silent Hill 2, you have two things with you, and that's your photo of Mary, which, you know, you can clearly tell that was probably more than likely taken in Silent Hill.
She just looks like a female James.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's just it's just, you know, it is a photo of Mary while she was still healthy. So you start out with a picture of her, and then you start out with
The letter.
and we're not going to read it all again, but it's just very unique for you to start out a game like this.
Or you have two items that do not pertain to the game, just pertain to the story.
Exactly.
Which is awesome. I miss games like that.
Oh, absolutely.
There's no games that's focused so hard on story anymore.
Angela.
Is that Angela? Okay.
Angela Orozco.
You called her Laura. You're wrong.
I was completely wrong.
That's not even close.
So Angela is one of the, I'm not going to say many because we don't meet a lot of people here, but we meet
There's several.
a few. Yeah, we meet a
Several.
few.
My favorite's the kid. You know,
Oh, yeah.
not the kid, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, Laura?
No, it's the guy, the fat guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a new Game Plus weapon.
What?
Yeah, the chainsaw.
What?
Yeah. We're not going to be using this
Why not?
because I'll show you why not. Because this will actually help me get reacquainted with the controls. It slows down your movement,
Jeez,
and your attack is super slow.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's like-
it one shots almost everything.
It's like the big knife.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like the Great Knife, but we're not going to be using it because
Is it called the great knife? I thought it was the big knife.
it's the Great Knife.
Really?
And we'll learn more about that later.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. Sorry.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
And this is for both of you because Misty hasn't said a word since we got into the game yet. How old do you think Angela is?
17.
Nick?
I'm going to say 27.
She is about 17 to 18 years old.
Wow. Good call, Misty.
Yeah. Her character, if you notice, there's a couple things that give it away. She says, "I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother." She's
Oh,
trying to-
so she's at transition phase.
she's trying to show that she's more mature than what she really is.
Okay.
She was also made to be, and her character is designed to be, to have that look like she's been aged way beyond her years.
Interesting.
Yeah, and there's a good reason for that, and we'll find that out. Another thing about this game that's very interesting is that
I
most of the
remember her
time,
being childish.
Yeah.
I remember it being very childish.
most of the time when you start out, when you open a door, you start out on the other side looking at your character, which forces you to change the perspective of the camera. I don't know if they did that intentionally, but there's a reason that we're here, and you're going to see a lot of stuff pertaining to this character. And you may see this, and you may have heard like that last little interaction between James. Oh my gosh, I'm controlling him so terribly. Between James and Angela, and think, wow, that voice acting is really bad. But I'm inclined to believe that they actually did the voice acting bad on purpose, because every person, oh my lord, he just runs into the wall.
Did they do the controls bad on purpose too?
Yeah. Well, they did that with a lot of horror games back in, when they
Everything's
were in
tank
the
controls
PS1,
back then.
PS2 era. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it gives more of a sense of danger that way.
Right.
But James is really kind of boring sounding, and he's really wooden, and his voice acting is that way because James's character, James, is very boring and very wooden.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, he's very, very meh,
Yeah.
Right.
And
I remember this. It's funny that you're running through this because I remember going through this game at a slow freaking crawl
oh yeah,
because it's terrifying.
It
the
is.
first time you play it, well, back then, like this was like This is HD. Oh, the Go-Go Demon.
Yeah. So that's actually another thing about the HD collection too that's really bad.
What?
In the original version, you can't see it. You can only hear it. You can see its feet.
Right,
but
you can't see it very well.
Exactly. In this,
You don't know what it
You know
is.
exactly what it is before you even get there,
That's true.
which is very annoying. But
Because everything was in mystery in the original game.
exactly.
The original game was terrifying. Terrifying.
It is, and it to me, this game still is because of the subject matter is just very, very horrific. I think I'm supposed to keep going this way. I don't remember.
You follow the bloodstains.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it curved off that way or not.
No, straight.
But yeah, like you wouldn't know it by looking at it, but like the fog was because of a graphical limitation.
Right.
Like you couldn't do
well, that was
anything.
part of it.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was basically loading as you go in, and so. But it adds so much, and it's such a simple effect. To take that away, because like instead of it just being like small loading screens and stuff like that, you have this. You're venturing into the unknown.
Ecstasy Square. Whoa!
And another thing too is that you're forced to look at James as you save your game. There's a lot of weird stuff in this game that like is such. There's such a subtlety to it, and I think that's what makes it. So
Well, it's Kojima, isn't it?
No.
No?
This is I forget his name. Kojima was going to do Silent Hills, but he doesn't have anything to do with these games.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was part of Konami, but
I thought it was Kojima.
no.
Oh, okay.
No, Kojima was busy doing
Metal Gear
during this time.
So I thought he did these too.
No.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I
Yeah.
apologize.
No problem.
I
no
retract my statement.
problem.
Oh, the radio.
DOS Radio.
I
Right.
remember the first time I played through this, I was in 7th grade, and that sound horrified me.
Oh
Coming
yeah.
through the
does.
TV.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then of
And you
course,
could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see it in the original game. Like you
couldn't see
saw
it as
something.
much, yeah.
You saw something, but you're like, "What the heck is that?"
Yeah.
I'm still like, "What the heck is that?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
And this was in the first movie. This creature.
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
Yep.
Nice butt. I love that. The camera,
Right.
like that, it shakes for some reason, and you don't know why.
Right.
Almost
It's
like
almost
he's-
like someone's watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he picks up the board. I
Yeah.
remember the board.
And
Yeah.
it's that's another thing that's very different about this game too. Is like most people would
Is
just
it dead? What the hell is it?
I feel the same way, sir.
kill it, then ask questions. But James is very different in regards to like your normal hero who instead of would just run or be terrified, he picked it up.
Yeah.
He picked up the piece of wood and beat it to death first.
Right.
He didn't freak out. He didn't ask questions or anything like that.
This thing
Yeah.
broken?
He's almost like a Luke Skywalker,
Yeah.
where he's kind of moany and scary, but at the same time, he's willing to step up.
Right.
What the? I better take it anyway. I might need it.
Never know when you'll need a broken radio.
Right. That talks to you.
Yeah.
It says your name.